What's happening, everybody? Of course, it is your host, Brink Young, and you are tuning in to Brink TV Extendo. Now, we got a brand new guest on the show. Now, it's been a long time coming, but it's about time I had my guy here. We talking about red carpet action. My guy, CT. What's happening with you, my brother?
My dog.
Hey, man, first and foremost, I got to say thanks for coming to kick it with us, man. It means a lot to have you.
No doubt. I know I've been on the list for a long time, and I just had to jump the list today.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about straight to the front of the line. We talking about VIP. Like I said, man, we kicking it, man. We got plenty to talk about because you doing your thing. You know, the CD is out right now. I'm talking about the mixtape is out right now. It's definitely dope. But let's go ahead and get into you as an artist. First and foremost, man, where are you from?
I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
But I moved to Memphis. Been out here for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
So, just chilling.
That's dope. All right, so let's talk about, man, growing up, man. What was it like out there where you from, man?
Oh, man, out there in the country, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, got along. Even if you had enemies, they stayed right next door. It really wasn't no violence.
Right.
It was just, it's cool. It's all love.
That's dope. So back then, man, who was in them speakers, man?
Man, some of everybody, man. 3 6, Project Pat, Tupac, Snoop, damn near everything West Coast.
Yeah. So would you say, you could attribute your style to that West Coast? Because I know, man, Tupac is definitely a heavy influence on you, man.
Definitely.
You be reminding me of bruh sometimes, man, like just real stuff, man.
Real talk.
Yeah,
man, definitely. Tupac was like, I had an older brother, right? So
okay.
He really put me on to
Gotcha.
Tupac. So when I first heard, my first song was How Do You Want It?
Oh, man.
I'm talking about, who was that? That's
Coming
Tupac.
up.
That's Tupac. Then the rest is history.
Yeah. That's dope. So let's go ahead and get into this project, man. It's out right now.
Yes, sir.
It's on that pip right now.
Yes, sir.
Man, so what's going on, man? So you jacking for beats now, man? Because I heard that, man. I liked it, man. All 15 minutes of it. It's on there. It's on there. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I just wanted to, put the time in and show people who ain't heard of me.
Yeah.
Like, you should listen to me.
Right.
Dope.
One thing I notice about you, man, is your metaphors. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just keep it to just flashy, swag and sauce music. You got a lot of bars. Like, you got a lot of metaphors. It was one line that stuck out to me. You said something about house party and Bilal, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. My nigga took it back.
Yeah.
He realized took it back. You know what I'm saying?
You did?
Yeah.
See, with me, it's not about the flashy
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's about the bars.
Yeah.
That to me means more than anything else. I won't be the dude in front of the camera flashing money, flashing the jewelry, talking about how many bitches I done had. I'm telling you about these words that I can spit. Right.
And you definitely spitting them, man. That's one thing I like about you, man. You always stand out. I want to talk about, it was a time where I saw you, man, and it's genius to me. It was a time where I saw you. You was passing out flyers, doing your own footwork, doing your own promo. You had a suit on. You know what I'm saying? That's creative. That's genius, man. So where does this creativity come from?
Honestly, it comes from just trying to recruit a team.
Yeah.
And it don't work. People want to say they're going to do this and they don't do it.
Right,
So it's
right.
like, I'm going to just push this shit by myself.
Yeah.
And, just sitting down, writing and thinking and brainstorming and just coming together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I like the authenticity behind it because, like I say, you are able to stand out other than others. Like your whole style, you know what I mean? From wardrobe to everything, Like I say, you be wearing the dopest socks I've ever seen, man.
You know. Let me get them for one time.
Yeah.
Let me get them one time. You did?
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Everything got to match.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So where does all this come from, man?
I think it comes from my father.
Okay.
My father didn't really care about what he would put on.
Gotcha.
As long as it matched, and he was like, okay, this me. They call him Penny.
Okay.
He wasn't pimping.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they call me Lil Pimpin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. So let me ask you this. Do you come from like a musical family? Anybody in your family do music or it's just you?
Oh yeah. I got aunties that sing. You know. I got family members that play drums in church. But nobody really tried to do it like me.
I got you.
So
I got you. And you definitely taking things to a whole nother level. We talking about the project. So go ahead, tell the people the title of it and where they can find it.
Oh, you can find it on thatpip.com. It's called Being Alone Make You Strong. Shout out to my homegirl Run. You did?
Most definitely, most definitely. So let's talk about, you got any features on there?
Run. That's my homegirl. I went to school with her, grew up with her basically. And she was the only one that was seeing what I was seeing. Like, you know, everybody ain't your friend. Family too, you know what I'm saying? So come with me, let's do this music shit, and we can get it popping. And that way we can look back at them motherfuckers like, see? See what I told you? Fuck with me, I got you.
I promise, looking at them in the rearview mirror, they should have caught the wave when it was right there in front of them. But you know, you got a lot of late bloomers out here.
And let me shout out to DJ Howard Q.
Man.
He is not only is he a legend, but this man done gave me game. He done pulled up on me. We done chopped it up. He helped me do flyers and shit. I mean, you know, real one. Shout out to all the real ones out there, but especially Howard Q.
Most definitely, man. One thing I like about Howard Q, man, he's put a lot of artists on over the years. And I like that he's not, you know, retiring or no shit like that. You know what I mean? He's still out here grooming artists such as CT. Like I say, you out here. I'm gonna tell you, man. One of my favorite tracks on the mixtape is "Rolling." You know,
that's my.
You see what I'm saying? I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it, man. Tell me, what place were you in when you made that, man?
Okay, first I listened to the music, right?
Yeah.
And then when I listened to the music, the words just come to me. Now, my mama was big on Tina Turner.
Yeah.
So I used to always watch What's Love Got to Do.
Okay.
Thinking like Angela Bassett was really Tina Turner.
Man, you.
So, you know, they just had songs that, you know, Ike was writing, and I was just like, if I say this, and just listen to what she was saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she talking about shit.
Right.
So I had to put it all together, and it just came to me. A female told me today, she was like, that's that one. If you go to a club, that's that one.
That's that record. Yeah. Let's talk about another record you got, man. Of course, that Hussle Like I'm Nip. Definitely got to say R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle, man. Dude. So let's talk about that one, man.
Okay. Now, I woke up to the news.
Yeah.
Watching it. TMZ are obviously already always got the footage and shit.
Everything, man. How they get it so fast?
I don't know. They the feds.
I promise you. Them and Vlad.
Right. So I'm watching it, right?
Yeah.
And it fucked me up so bad. I was just like, wow. And I know what people are gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, niggas is doing songs just cause he whooped the pop. Now I'll give you the whole thing. I never knew much about Nipsey Hussle's music.
Right.
But the way he got taken out, it made me connect more to his music. So that's why in the song, when you hear Howard Q say, just cause you don't get all your flowers when you're alive, you know what I'm saying, don't mean we don't care.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that was just from the heart.
Yeah. And I'm kind of like with you, man. You know, I heard a few records from Nip, and I thought they were dope. You know, I like the fact that there are newer artists representing that West Coast. You know what I mean? When Atlanta has had such a strong run, the South has had such a strong run, and you don't have as many artists in the, I guess you'll say, limelight. You know what I mean? You always have people like The Game and Snoop and all that, but to see some a new breed of artists coming out, you know, I think that's dope. You know, I remember he had a crazy song. They flipped that crisscross sample. This was way back in the day. You know what I mean? And I thought that song was dope. So definitely got to say R.I.P. to Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Nip, and I liked his grind, man. You know how he was really trying to take his people up.
What he was trying to do,
exactly.
Like that
exactly.
To me was like, damn, like y'all hating that he getting love right now.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
All the shit that he was trying to do was just man.
And that definitely was a dope record, man. We did spin it on the Brink TV show. You know what I'm saying? It was in the rotation. This is what we do. This is what we do. So let's talk about music in general, man. Let's talk about hip hop in Memphis, man. Where are we? Like, let's talk about this state.
Oh, you want me to tell you the truth? You want me to lie to you?
Man, facts on the Brink TV show, please.
Okay, I'll say this. As far as the music in Memphis, and what we doing right now, it's dope. Okay. It's dope. Because people just borrowing shit from us. You know, it's cool. Yeah. But I think it's missing one thing.
What's that?
Me.
CT.
Hello.
I feel you, you know, can I be honest?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Because you know me, man. Yes, and I work with a lot of artists. I work with a lot of people in Memphis. But I like what's going on, but I like the flavor. Let me say that. I like the flavor.
Right.
I like the texture.
Right.
But it just ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? It needs some more, you know. It needs some more metaphors. It needs some more, you know. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's not that it's not here. It's here.
Right.
It's in Memphis.
Definitely.
You know, they got it. It's just, I understand how sometimes you got to water it down. I understand how sometimes you got to dumb it down. But at the same time, hey, show them the best of both worlds in Memphis. You can have the lollipop singles and all of the turnt music and all that. But show them bars too.
Thank you.
Do that, you know. You know, and I like I said, I like a lot of the artists out here, you know, but at the same time, man, it's just, they're not showing all of it, you know, they just showing one side, you know, and, hey, man, show them what we can do. I ain't talking about backpack rapping, I ain't talking about that, but I'm just saying, like, you can have some party records with some bars in it, that's what I'm saying, you know.
Bars is the most important thing, too.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, so, man, we got to talk about, I seen a couple months ago, man, and I've been watching her for years. I'm talking about back when, I mean, Twerking first started. I think that was like 2007. Man, them girls came on the scene. She got a don't. And they just, man, all that ass. All that ass. A couple months ago, I seen Miss Twerk doing her thing to one of your records, man.
Hussle like that.
Man, that was dope. That was dope. I had to rewind, and you can't even rewind on Instagram. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's just to show you how I was with mine. You know, man.
Same way, and I got a queen at home, baby. I love you.
Yeah. You got to be more careful, but hey, definitely got to shout out Miss Twerk man. Yes. She is definitely twerking some. Yes. I'm gonna say one thing about those ladies, man. They really paved the way for a lot of what's going on these days with the Instagram girls and all of that, man.
I'm gonna say this about that.
What's that?
Maybe I'm tripping.
Okay.
But I know they've been twerking and doing it, calling this up the twerk team. No, it really didn't get that word twerk and all of that. I don't remember nobody really talking about it like mainstream until Miley Cyrus did it.
Okay. Yeah. That's a problem.
No,
that's a problem.
Yeah, she can twerk. But,
nothing. Just gums. Just.
I don't understand.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't
they
get
don't
that
get
either.
enough credit.
Nah, they don't. They
really don't.
They don't. And one thing I could say, you know, of course, it's been going on for years. They've been doing it, you know, even back in the Luke days, but they wasn't calling it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you could say people like, you know, Yin Yang Twins, they acknowledge twerking. Lil Jon, they acknowledge twerking, but didn't nobody have that in their name until them girls came out. Twerk team. Man, it used to be about 5 or 6 of them at one time. You know, one of them did pass away, R.I.P. to her. But I mean, it was a whole bunch of them, and then now it's just Twerk some, and she mine.
I think her sister is doing a little.
Still doing something? Okay. Man, and I just love that whole grind, man. Watching them girls do their thing, and then eventually, man, they started turning up. They was in what's homie name? Meek Mill's video, House Party. You see what I'm saying? Like. At that time, that's when I was like, they made it. Like, they own. You know, they went from YouTube. And I think that's dope, man. So, let's talk about, man, you've been a music lover for a long time. Let's talk about the whole, when we was coming up, music to now. The whole, I guess you could say, social media era, YouTube era, all of that. You know, are you with that? You cool with it? Or, you know, would you prefer the old gold days? I mean, what?
If it was the old gold days, a lot of these new rappers wouldn't be.
Nah.
I mean, you just gotta adapt with the change.
Yeah.
You know, we growing up, you know, you had your grandma, your father, and them telling you about, oh, that ain't music, that ain't da da da. Right. So now we listening to like what?
Yeah.
Then remember, now they saying no cap, and capping was
totally different. I mean, totally different. You know, way different.
Just gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? Change. Ain't for everybody, but it's good though.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, man. So with the breed of guys that we grew up listening to, do you think they would still be around standing the test of time, or would they be extinct, or maybe doing something different?
Depends on who we talking about.
Okay. All right, so let's throw some names out there, man. Let's play a little name game. Let's see. So do you think that Biggie would still be popping like on some Jay-Z shit right about now if he was still around?
If he was still around, Biggie Smalls. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely would.
Okay.
But Yeah, he definitely would. Because I'm gonna say that because I don't want to bring up that whole Pac and Biggie thing.
Right.
You know, if they was to on some cool shit, both of them.
And I think that's something that would have happened eventually. I think, you know, because we've seen several beefs get squashed, man. Let's say, you know, both of them, you know, the beef didn't get to violence. You know, eventually, let's say a couple years down the line, they squash it. Man, don't you know? And this is what I think, purely what I think. Don't you know, if they would have did a record together, this probably would have been like, say, 99. It probably wouldn't have been a lot of this shit that greatest of all time people call right now living legends and all that. It wouldn't be none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be none of that.
A lot of people, it's been said before, but a lot of people are actually lucky that neither one of them are here. Because they wouldn't be that big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't
totally agree.
Names out, but, you know.
I mean, because, of course, you know, Ice Cube's already made.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Snoop Dogg was already made. You know. But you got some people in the East Coast that might not, you know what I'm saying? It might have not been no 40-40 Club.
I'm trying to tell
you. It might have not been no Rock Nation.
I'm trying to tell
I mean, and this ain't no shade, but I'm just being honest, man. Like, Biggie was like the biggest thing
when you
in the East.
When you think New York, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, he was the beast of the East. Like, seriously. You know what I mean? And, of course, Pac, I think Pac probably would have transitioned more into acting, you know, maybe directing and stuff like that. You know, he probably would have still dibbed and dabbed in music. I think he probably would have did more like a, you know, kind of like how Ludacris changed lanes. You know what I mean? Same thing, you know.
But see, when you start out loving something like music, you might take a break from it.
Oh, yeah.
But you're going to come back to it. So, definitely.
You know, and one thing that I like, man, you know, I think it's proof that, you know, some of those greats would have stand the test of time. Because, like I say, we got people like Snoop. You know what I mean? Snoop was around the same time, you know, still can put out some music and people go vibe to it. You know, you got LL. I'll say this. LL was still doing something maybe about 8-9 years ago. But it worked, you know what I mean? Before he just fully transitioned into television and hosting and all that stuff, he put out a couple singles, you know what I mean? And it, you know, so if you look at it from the 80s to the mid, or let's say late 2000s, that was his run. That's 20 years. I certainly feel like Biggie and Tupac could have had that same 20-year run as far as music. I tell you one thing, man, it's hard to have a 10-year run in music. I mean, difficult.
Yeah. And it's hard for some people to have like 1 year.
Man, in this climate,
you'll come out with one hit and then be gone tomorrow.
I mean, what was bro name? Racks on Racks. Young Chris YC, you know what I'm saying? Ain't seen him. Hey, we got to put an APB out on, bro. I don't know where you at. No shade, but where you at, homie? You had a hit record. Like, where you at? And it kind of seems like this day and age, you can have not even one hit, but you can be kind of like a 3-hit wonder. And then still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can put out a few bangers. And then don't know about, I mean, where you go? Where's Waldo? I mean, seriously, like, what happened? You know. All right, so let me ask you this, man. So where do you see CT in the next 5 years, man? How could you pinpoint where we at, man?
In the music, I'm going to be there.
Okay.
By any means necessary.
I promise.
Will be there.
I promise. So, I mean, would you, you know, eventually start a label, start recruiting talent? I mean,
all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I even like, well, right now, like, I'm that dude that, okay, you rap. Let me hear you.
Yeah.
Like, might not be better than me.
Yeah.
But I can groom you.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm that nigga. Come on.
Yeah.
They know. People know. If you ever did a song with me, you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about going to the real studio and I pay for it.
Yeah. See, my man is investing in his craft. This is what he's doing. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask you this early, but let's talk about, when did you start doing music exactly?
Oh, man. I started when I was 15.
Okay.
15. You remember, I'll never forget it, because my first rap was, now I ain't never been no king, but I'm coming for the throne. Game time, motherfucker, so you know it's about to be on. When I get up on the track, pussy niggas get back. And hoes do that dance where they snap their fingers, then they lean back. So that was it. And
that's dope.
I did it to the Bun B Draped Up.
Oh, dripped out. No, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was in high school at the time, and I was a 5-song mixtape. Nigga, I thought I was... Nigga, Dr. Dre finna sign me.
Yeah.
I'm finna send this to Dre.
Yeah.
I ain't heard from him since.
Wow. Well, I mean, it be like that. That's what makes the grind,
That's
man.
when I first started out, though. I was recording with the microphone with the...
Oh, yeah?
I was like, oh man. So when I go back and listen to old, it's gonna be
yeah. I definitely cringe like when I watch like old interviews and all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like when I was first really cutting my teeth in this business, I was like, nah, I wasn't there yet. You know, I need a little more polish. You know. So let me ask you this: like, what advice would you offer 15-year-old CT? What would you say to him?
15-year-old CT. Stay focused. Try not to get sidetracked. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't real.
I promise you. It would have saved you a lot of pain, heartache, losses.
All of that.
All that.
Now that's why the mixtape is being alone make you strong.
Most definitely. Tell the people one more time, where can they find this mixtape at, man?
DadPiff.com. Please go listen to it. Even if you have listened to it, listen to it again. Let your mama hear it. Let your daddy hear it. Let your nieces and nephews, everybody. Yeah. Anybody you know, let them hear it.
I promise. Anybody can get it. I promise. It's out here.
And it's dope.
Yeah. I like that, man. So, you got any shout-outs, anything before we get out of here?
Oh, man. Shout out to my queen, Lauren. I love you. I'll be there in a minute. You know what I mean? And just shout out to everybody that fuck with me and everybody that fuck with Brink.
Hey, it's been a long time coming, but I can't allow you to leave the Brink TV Extendo without kicking some bars.
Oh, man, you know that ain't no problem.
You know what I'm saying? CT can't come empty. You know what I mean? And you can't leave without spitting. So, like I say, Brink TV Extendo, man. Brand new. We talking about kicking freestyles on Brink TV Extendo. Got my guy CT in the building. Like I say, man. Go ahead, spit it for him, man. You got it.
Look alive, bitch, I'm woke. Never avoid the smoke. Murder, I wrote. You call yourself the GOAT, but you ain't did shit. But eat, sleep, and shit. And God made us all. Now that's some real shit. Give me the mic, let me spit. I'm the one they doubt. Fuck you talking about. I'm upset, they offset. They do anything for clout. Ballin' on the internet, pockets on the drought. This shit is crazy, talking ludicrous. Word of mouth. Money on my mind and my grind got them stressing. Kush is my cologne, rich, get the fuck up out my section. Niggas wanna hate, they bitches wanna date. To the snakes, I got a machete that I found down at Crystal Lake. Coward motherfucker with a click, you bout that action. Being alone make you strong like pecans, I get it cracking. Promise you don't know me, better pay me if you owe me. I shed so many tears like Pop when we lost Kobe. Tell a hater, shut the fuck up. Real niggas speaking, think Lil' Mama creeping. Now the porn I watch is when they cheating. Church, preach, I'm the pastor, you a deacon. I'm a king as if my motherfucking first name was Steven. This is it, bitch, I'm lit. Fresh as fuck still with the shit. Where the dollars at? My gangsta boo don't want it if it's counterfeit. House party, no kid in play. She sipping on that Chardonnay like Starbucks. I'm hot as a venti chai tea latte. All I can be is C to the T. 100% genuine, same OG. All I can be is C to the T. And I ain't hard to find, I'm on Brink TV, motherfucker.
Hey, I love it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we doing. We got bars. Brink TV Extendo, man. I love it, man. You know.
Congratulations on your 10th ring, dog.
Hey, appreciate that, man.
Ring. If you ain't fucking with them, fuck you.
I promise, man. I got them rings like Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Award-winning Brink TV, man. Man, y'all almost make me want to rap, man. I ain't really got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I spit a little couple of, hey, got your girl going up. On a Tuesday, I'm still kicking and pushing. Call me Lupe. This is no fiasco, more like a soiree. I'm fresh from head to toe. That's what your broad say. I be in your broad face like Broadway. You know what I'm saying? A little something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, though. Tell you what, we got to do a song together, man. We got to get in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Because I be writing, you know what I mean? I ain't rapped in a while, but I be writing.
I seen you on when you did the interview with KP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know him through, I don't know him, but he worked with my homeboy.
Right.
DMB, so
yeah, shout out to the dramatic boy, DMB. You know, definitely got to say, man, thank you for coming on Brink TV Extendo. You know, it means a lot to finally have you up in here, man. But, hey, with that being said, we've been putting it down since Duck Hunting on Nintendo. Now back to Brink TV Extendo.